It is Grace Van Slooten and Ashley Sofaconic ready for the tip inside Chrysler Center, and a big crowd today in Ann Arbor. Van Slooten tied up underneath, Sofaconic picks it away. And here comes Michigan in transition. Brooke Quarles-Daniels blocked from behind. Sotelo got the hand in to send the game to overtime 2 weeks ago.
A little leaning fader layup.
Mila Holloway, lefty scoop for two. Then she's got the Wolverines' first 2 points today. It was a career day for Holloway against the Spartans, a career-high 26 points against them in East Lansing.
And Coach said Rashonda Jones will be the X factor for this team. When she plays well and she's able to up what she does, she can score it at will. And then coming down the floor quickly on the other side, the super sophomore.
These are two of the top scoring teams in the country. Brown wiggles inside, off balance try, friendly roll on opposing floor. Olsen, strong take, plus the whistle. She's going to the line.
And that is where that pace comes into play by Olivia Olsen coming down the floor. Transition deep.
Leading scorer, averaging just under 19 points a game. And she gets the block on the other end with Jones. And Olsen is saying that it was off of Jones.
She was able to come up, her hand is on top of the ball, but see here, at the very last second, Jones' hand guided the basketball.
Wolverines down by 3, just about midway through the first quarter. Holloway, a great feed, Swords cuts to the basket.
Beautiful play and setup. Basketball has been on display, faking up one way, then Swords, she was able to beat Brown back door.
Dudley backs down her defender and scores. Well, Sotelo hit the deck, didn't get the whistle. Holloway resets. Blair picks off the pass to Quarles-Daniels. And Blair goes coast to coast for the bucket. Inside, Swords cuts right through again. Like a knife through butter.
Closing the gap, and then, boom, catching your defender sleeping, head turn to the basket.
Mathurin tried the three-pointer answer. Ball bounces to Quarles-Daniels, feed underneath, and Dudley's right there for two. There's the offensive rebound.
And passing, but the O-boards, the extra effort in attacking the glass for Michigan has been key for them, and Kendall Dudley on the inside comes up with the layup.
When the Wolverines matched up with UCLA, and there is a foot of height difference.
Describing it, she out-O-boarded Lauren Betts, and that is how Michigan has been able to come alive on offense, now on a 7-0 run.
Another turnover. Swords into the paint. Dudley underneath, she finishes.
When you talk about valuing the rock.
Well, those turnovers really open the door for Michigan to take its first lead. What was it you were saying about the bank being open on Sunday?
Cha-ching, cash it in, it's open.
That is going to fight for the basketball beneath both baskets. And now Swords takes it away from Tarian. Back to Swords, off the glass for two. Behind the back to Jones, passed up the three attempt. Gets the two and the foul. That's a big bucket for Michigan State.
That the double team is going, and she can pass it, and then she can reposition herself, post up yet again, and try to get the ball back.
Olsen with space in the paint.
She was able to start in the left corner, come off of the curl, and make her way downhill to her strong hand on the right for the pull-up.
Sofaconic blocks Van Slooten. Grace Van Slooten, you play through the pain in this rivalry. Swords hits a three. 20 points for Silas Swords. It has been her show today. There was a quick foul on Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Jones attacks her again. Spins twice, hits the jumper. That was nifty from Rashonda Jones for the Wolverines. And Robin Freilich, Spartans head coach, was telling us they had so much trouble with. Sofaconic with a steal. Bounce to Holloway, and the finish. More points off turnovers for the Wolverines.
And Sofaconic on defense, we often talk about understanding angles on the offensive end of the floor. As she gets the rejection as well, she is one of the top defenders on this Michigan roster, where she has the responsibility of denying and getting the ball out front to Holloway to
Jones takes it away one-on-one, literally. And she goes coast to coast.
But this is what you call just, you don't protect the basketball. Well, give me that. And getting up in there was Jones to come up with the steal. Olsen, she was in a but then you look on the other side for Michigan. They're 4 for 5 from the field in the third quarter.
Well, there is a Spartan turnover right to Silas Swords. A 20-point game for her already. Now she's got 22. Solfacanik hands off to Olsen. Fought it through Blair. Now she goes down low to the post. Recovers the ball herself and muscles it back up and in. Ashley Solfacanik. 11 points for her now. Solfacanik left alone, down low again. What a find from Olivia Olsen.
It's so good where Solfacanik, she stopped slightly at the top of the key at the three-point line, and then she was able to jet as a slasher all the way to the front of the rim, and then she picks up the steal.
Up ahead, Macy Brown with the finish. Or the do-it-all senior out of Macomb, Michigan. That's just northwest of Detroit. Step back for Blair. That one went to the Raptors itself and fell through right at the end of the third quarter. It has been a tough stretch for Michigan State. Came off a lopsided loss to UCLA. That is a good point. They are among the worst free throw shooting teams in the conference. Of course, it doesn't matter.
Being active as well.
Van Sluten picked up her dribble. And her pass goes right into Holloway's back. She was aware. Mathurin up ahead and all alone. Holloway lost it, got it back, and she's to the cup. And Michigan leads by 21.
They overcame a 20-point deficit to UConn earlier in the season, cutting to the basket. There goes Olsen for the score in the country. A roster full of sophomores, and so I would say the sky is the limit for this group.
Blair got her on miss. Tarian streaks to the hoop.
As a whole, they only shoot 66% from the stripe, and that is their first miss of the game. But Olsen.
A swish for Ines Sotelo.
And she shoots just 25% from the outside, but that one looked really good getting set.
Swords with the scoop. There's a close loss for the Wolverines. Another three for Tarian. Now, 3 of the 4 losses that Michigan's had have come to top 5 teams.
Yeah, Michigan ended last year unranked and outside of the top 10. So the way that they have been able to pull it together as such a young group and find ways to win this year.
And the Michigan Wolverines, they make their mark. The largest margin of victory in this rivalry game in program history.